What's up, everybody? I'm Chicken Monkey and I am in Japan. Today I'm here to give you a quick video on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and I'm going to give you the quickest run-through of the entire game before we get started into dueling. So, if you're ready or not, get set, ready, go. Here we go. Here's a super quick run-through of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So, as you can see in the front, we have Duel School. This is where you can go learn different aspects of how to duel if you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't really know what to do. There's duel quizzes. They give you special rewards to give you more gems. And you may be thinking, wait a second, what are gems? Gems in the top right up here, that is what gives you money to go to the shop and you can buy packs. Packs cost gems. Right now there are two different packs that are currently out as of this video, and one pack costs about 50. And it doesn't matter if you save up, because you don't get a discount by buying in bulk. And you can obviously spend real money to get gems and open packs at the same time. And what happens after you unlock all the packs, it resets to back to 80 as it is now, and you can start getting them all over again. So it is a long mining process if you want to get 3 of an ultra rare or super rare cards. And in the main screen right now you can see this guy right here. This guy is called the Vagabond, and he has challenges, and right now it's smaller spell trap zone, which means I can only set 1 spell or trap in my entire duel with him. And he gives you a lot more experience to help level up your character. And that's right, and all the characters that you can get, there's a lot more than this. These are the ones I have unlocked. And as you level up, you unlock different rewards. You can get gems, you can get special cards that you can't get in packs, and you get special skills. So each character has special skills that are unique to them. If we jump over here into the card studio, we can have a quick look at that. And there's deck board to look at other people's decks that they've made. There's customizations, where you can customize the deck sleeves and the game mats. It's just all aesthetic things. It doesn't really actually affect anything. And then the deck editor. The deck editor is really nice. It's fluid. Lots of options in sorting. You can copy decks. You can auto-create decks. But this is what we want to look at the top here. Right now it says Mythic Depths. So all the characters have unique skills that you can unlock. And right now I'm using Mythic Depths, which I began each duel with the field spell Umi activated. And you can unlock other character skills, but it's really rare. I've only done it twice with different characters. So as you can see, you filter by monster, spell, trap, extra deck. You can sort by newest, type, name, attack, defense, level. And in the filter you got the attributes, type, card type, and you can switch over to spell and trap as well. So really easy to make new decks. But the one thing I do want to focus on real quick in the decks is the amount of cards you can use. I'm used to playing Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance and Yu-Gi-Oh games, and some of the newer and older ones. And in those, you start out with 8,000 life points, have about a 40 card deck, and like 5 monster and 5 spell trap zones. But in this one, the minimum is 20 and the max is 30. And because the duels go by so fast, if you have more than 20 cards, you're not probably going to ever get to see those other cards throughout the entire duel. It'll be over before that. So it's really best to keep your deck to only 20. And on top of that, your extra deck is only 5. So it's a lot quicker. You start out with only 4,000 life points, and you start out with 4 cards instead of 5. So there's a lot of difference thing. And what you're seeing right now in front of me are the different CPU characters you can duel. To get more experience to level up your character, you can unlock gold, gems, you can unlock gate keys to challenge the other characters to hopefully get their cards. And then sometimes they have these little exclamation marks pop up. And these just offer you random little rewards that pop up. Sometimes the gate characters spawn in front. Like here we have Jolie Wheeler. And that means I don't have to spend any of my gate keys to battle him. So we're going to not battle him, but as you can see it popped up at the bottom and it says Fusion, tells the type of deck he's using, and it is level 30. Now you can't control what level that he spawns into the world at. But if we jump into the Fusion gate, if you want to use your keys, you could then choose to battle him at a different level. It doesn't let you battle him if he's already out in the field though. So if we go over to My Valentine, then you can do level 10, 20, 30. Obviously 10 and 20 are a lot easier to duel. 30 is going to be the most challenging that I have unlocked so far. As you go throughout the duel, you have a chance to unlock different cards for each character. So at stage 30, I'm at stage 25. At stage 30, then I can duel people at level 40, which means I have better rewards, but they're going to be a little bit more challenge to face. And then in the missions, you can see that there's stage missions, and this is to get to my next stage or level up. There's weekly missions, and there's character unlock missions. And these happen as you progress through the game. For example, I did like 400 traps or something in total throughout playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So far, and then his character unlock came up. Now, we're going to jump into a quick little duel, but before we do that, I want to run one more thing in the shop, the card trader. The card trader has unique cards that you can only get by spending your gold and these tokens, gems, and element things. So I don't know the exact name real quick. So right now, this one says is Earth. I need 15, and I have 18. I need 10 rare jewels or gems. And in order to get that is you have to you either get them by winning duels and doing really well in the duel, or by converting cards you already have. So if you have a rare card and it's a water card and you convert it, you will get at least one rare jewel and one elemental piece. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less, and you may get a little bit of gold. So and these cards are not in any of the card shops for your gems. The only way to get it is through the card and this guy. And as you can see, new stock in 4 hours. That means he refreshes with different cards every now and then. So that is a great way to get special rare cards, but it's a little more difficult to get. We're going to jump into a duel right now, and that's what you've been waiting for. We're just going to challenge a CPU character real quick, and I want to show you 2 different ways you can do that. So right now, he's level 20. They start out a lot easier, I think around level 10. And as you progress through the game, the CPU levels get harder as well. And now, one cool thing about the CPU duels that you can't do with the Vagabond, the challenge duelist, or regular character duels, is that these normal CPU duels you can auto control, where the CPU will take control of your character and will speed through the duel, going as fast as it can. But it can make mistakes if you aren't careful. For example, I have a Moria Greed. I already have 3 nice monsters, 2 of them I can summon right now. But if I auto-control, he will automatically use that card, even though I don't need to use that. So he doesn't know exactly when to use certain cards. So you have to kind of build a deck for auto-dueling, if that's what you really want to do. So let's go ahead and let the computer do it, and I can talk about what you see. So you flip a coin, obviously go back and who starts first. Same way with Yugi, but as you can see, you have the 3 monster zones, 3 spell and trap. And then you pretty much have everything else is the same, except there's not a second main phase. After your battle, it's the end of your turn. Now you start out with 4,000 life points. And depending on how well you do, how many monsters you summon, if you tribute summon using spell or trap, if you take damage, you don't take any damage, have a monster that does over 3,000 damage, all these different things will calculate at the end of the duel. And there's a log that you can see of everything that happened after the end of the duel. That's useful in PvP if something happens you don't notice. So a win gives you 500, a lose I think gives you 250. And that will help you give up your character level rewards. This is the duelist lesson, what I was talking about. Everything you do, no damage, activating spell, all that stuff adds up to points. And those points will, every 1,000 will give you a new chest. So if you do 5,000, you get 5 chests. And those give you jewels for the card trader. You can get new special cards. And if you're dueling a character, special character, you can unlock one of their rare cards. And that is how you get other little goodies throughout the game. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this quick little run through of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Touch the fountain, touch the top of the card shop. There's my hint.